So I got a quick story here. One that I've been holding on to for quite a long time. So this is, I don't know where this is. We're downtown, right next to Main Street. And I'm gonna go back and say this happened in the late 90s. One of these two buildings, I can't remember exactly which, because it's been, what, over 20 years? One of these two buildings here, they had a Sarasota Film Festival party here, like a VIP party thing. And one of the buildings was vacant at the time, and they used it as like a party, after party thing. Like there was some movie premiere with Brooke Shields or something, and one of these buildings was the one. I'm more inclined to say it was this one, but I'm really confused because there's like a 3-story down there. That's a 2-story. It was a 2-story building, I believe. And I think they've changed it somewhat. These are old buildings, but they've changed the front of them, so it doesn't look the same anymore. So, as the story goes, there was a movie that came out, you might have heard of it, called Being John Malkovich. And when it first came out, it was in a film festival, the film festivals. I don't know why, but one of the producers was Michael Stipe of REM. If you haven't heard of REM, you can Google it. I think they do that song, "This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind." Really popular in the 80s, 90s. I don't know when they quit making music, but they were very popular. A lot of MTV Music Awards. I don't know. They might have won a Grammy. I'm not sure. But anyway, this building or that building had an after party after there was some kind of big movie premiere, and I was working at the TV station, and I got some tickets. I guess I just lucked out, and I brought two of my neighbors with me. A husband and wife, Dave and Pat, and we went to said building over here, and there was a bunch of fancy people there with their suits and all that stuff, and people were drinking beer, and they had a VIP section on the 2nd story up here. And I guess if you had the right pass, you could get in up there. And I guess I had the right pass. So I walk up to the 2nd floor. I don't remember if Pat and Dave were allowed, but lo and behold, Michael Stipe, the singer of REM, is sitting on the couch up there. Like there are people up there. I don't think there was any people that I know that were like film stars or movie stars or any people like that. But just checking to see if the camera's working right. It was very dark up there. I see a guy sitting on the couch, and he had like a laser on his watch. I don't even know what it was. It was some kind of like laser light toy thing on his watch, and I could see it in the darkness. I could see somebody sitting on that side place where you put your arm. What do they call it? The side of the couch. He was like sitting on that part all by himself. So I said, "That's Michael Stipe over there." I walked by casually, like as if not to, I was trying to be real sly. I was like, and I said, "That's Michael Stipe sitting over there." So I really didn't know what to say, but I walked over and I said, "Hey, that's a cool watch." And he goes, he looks like he was like having some kind of episode. There's a squirrel down there. And he just kind of was like, yeah, it's a cool watch. And I might have, went, "So where'd you get that?" And I didn't want to come up and go, "Hey, you're Michael Stipe from REM, blah, 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 blah." He was very reclusive. He might have been doing heroin. I have no idea. But he just wasn't very friendly. So anyway, after feeling really dumb and trying to strike up a conversation, he wasn't very conversational. So I just left him alone, and I walked away, and I joined my friends downtown. And I don't remember anything of note else happening that evening, but it was just a kind of a weird thing where I met Michael Stipe, and I thought it'd be like, "Hey, that's cool, I like your music," and and I can't judge because, oh, look at this bike over here. Cool flamingo bike over here. Polka dot. I can't judge because I don't know what was going on in his life. I don't know if he was on medication or what it was, but it was a very interesting time, and I've been thinking about this story for a long time. Every time I come past this building, I always think of whichever building it was. I always think about the Michael Stipe incident. There you go.